Fred here. Welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. This is going to be a special episode because some of you have already noticed that I am coming up, and now on this video is my 300th video. So I have something very special in store. Please stay tuned. So what I've decided to do to make this very special is to do two things. One is to make this a question answer video. There'll be a second half. This will be the question part, and then there'll be a second video where I'm going to answer all the questions. And the other thing I'm going to do is give away a prize, and it's in this box, but we'll get to this soon. So here's the deal. What I would like to do is to get a little more personal with you, sort of interact with you, because I really do appreciate all my friends, viewers, and subscribers. I say it all the time, and I want you to know I really mean it. So what I want you to do is, if you have a question, and or maybe you've been trying to ask me questions and I just have never gotten back into the comments, because generally I do a video, I try to answer the comments when I first post it, and then it's time for me to go biddy bye, and that's it, and then I'm moving on to the next video. And I know I leave a lot of comments and questions unanswered, so what I will do is, in this video, post your questions, and if you post a question, you're going to be eligible for what's in this box. And I will answer it in the video that I post on Tuesday. So this is my Friday video. Post your questions in the comments area below, and I will answer them on Tuesday. And you'll be eligible for the prize. Now, to head off some of the questions, the easy ones, because I want some really good questions, I'm going to just answer a couple of things that I usually get a lot in different comments, and these are things that can change as I progress in my likes and dislikes. First is my favorite handgun. My favorite handgun is the safety checked Smith & Wesson 686 revolver. This is just a block of freaking solid metal, so stainless steel, that I just love. This thing, video just doesn't do it justice. If you're in a gun store next time and they have one of these, you should definitely pick it up and check it out, because this is just an incredible revolver or handgun. So that's my favorite gun. Of all the handguns that I have, this is my favorite. As far as rifles are concerned, my favorite right now is my AK-47. This was converted from a Sega 7.62x39. If I could only choose one gun that's in my safe, rifle, crap hits the fan, end of the world scenario, this is the one that I would definitely like to have with me out of anything else, for all the obvious reasons. Favorite knife? Well, I have several different categories. For everyday carry, small knife, my little Kershaw Storm. And they don't make these anymore, unfortunately, but this thing is just, it's so skinny but so solid, frame lock. The design of the blade, I love that recurve. I even tolerate the serrations on this one, and it just feels so good, and I just love everything about this. And it's a shame that Kershaw had discontinued it, and it's made in the USA too. For tactical knives, tactical folders, my favorite is the Recon 1. Oh, I love this thing. Cold Steel. They make some really nice knives, and if I had one knife to choose out of everything for, carrying around all the time, it would be the Recon 1. Now, if I had to carry around a knife in a sheath, and in my opinion, is the ultimate survival knife, is the Charade Extreme Survival, and this is model SCHF2. And again, this is one of those knives that you have to have in your hand and feel to appreciate. This thing is just another hunk of metal. In case you didn't see the video for this, this is one of those hollow point knives. But it's unlike many of them because the blade and the handle are all made out of one piece of metal. So it alleviates that weak point that you have with the kind of the cheap hollow handle knives where they sort of bolt on the blade and it'll usually break right there. This thing, again, is absolutely incredible. It's heavy. It's like a pound. But if you notice, I like things that have substantial weight and feel solid. That's sort of what I gravitate toward. So there's my favorite right there. Love it. And my favorite flashlight, again, it's another solid feeling device, is just the cheapo Coleman multicolor LED. You know, it has red, green. I just always, I don't know why I like it, but this is my favorite. Oh, no, I can't say. Good solid flashlight. Uses regular AAA batteries. I'm not a big fan of the CR123s. They can be sometimes hard to find. I like things that use common batteries, easy to find. So this should basically take care of the easy questions, you know, my likes and my favorites as far as rifles, guns, all that crap. So anyway, to win the contest, what's in this box, you need to write a question. And I will pick the winner on Tuesday in the Tuesday video, and I'm just going to choose what I feel is the best question asked. Simple as that. Whoever has the best question wins. Let's just see. This is brand new, not used. A beautiful, brand new Henry mug. I know it's not a great present or prize, but when I hit my 1,000, not my 1,000, my 10,000 subscriber, I'll have a big contest, I promise. So hopefully that answers another question when I'm going to have my next big contest when I hit 10,000, which could be by the end of the year. I hope. It would be nice. And you know, I might add a little surprise, you know, a little surprise along with this, but nothing big. Now, maybe just to go over a couple of other things. My channel, I run it in a certain way that I try not to compromise my channel. And I do that by not jumping on these offers that I might get from companies or stores. Because I've gotten offers from several retailers for knives or maybe helicopter toys or things like that. And, you know, if you accept the offer and get the free stuff and do the reviews, you sort of feel obligated to give them a good review. And something just doesn't feel too right about it. I remember getting an offer, I think it was from a knife retailer, and you know, I went on the website. It was all, you know, just Chinese knives. Not that all Chinese knives are bad, but I know what they were going to send me, and I couldn't sleep good at night telling you that these were knives worth buying. So I think that there's very few products I really pitched for companies. I think the Rusty's Rags, which I love, so I don't feel bad about recommending those to you. So you know, he gave me one to try out, and I love it. I absolutely love it. But I tell these folks right up front, you know, I'm going to be honest. And I've had people, you know, stores that come up to me and say, hey, you want to do it? And I say, hey, well, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not returning the crap. And so if I get a bad review, you're out your crap, and I'm giving you a bad review. And if it's a big store or retailer, I'm going to say I want a discount for all my subscribers, and usually I never hear from them again. So that's sort of how I handle that. So hopefully, I know I'll never let you guys down. I'm going to do honest reviews. I just pay for their stuff out of my own pocket. I still come out under every month. My wife's going to kill me. Hopefully one day I'll be able to break even on this, but it's not going to be for a very, very, very long time. I will need an awful lot more subscribers to even break even. But I enjoy what I'm doing, and I'm buying stuff that I like, so I would have bought half the stuff, not half the stuff, but I would have bought a lot of this stuff anyway, is sort of the way I look at it. And I am learning from you so much, and I hope you're learning something from me, or at least learning what products might be cool and which ones are junk, things like that. So again, think up some really good questions that I could answer for you, and I will go through them all. Just put them in the comments below, and the best question will get this cool cup. So thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. Again, I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and you. So you have a great weekend. Bye.